Hey everybody, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. If you like making lots of money, I go over commodities, I go over the most undervalued assets in the world, and I go over what I think are some of the best investment opportunities that the world has to offer. If that interests you, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumb up for this content, and leave comments below if you guys have any questions on anything. I can create a video, help you guys answer whatever questions you guys have. So I'm going to go over nickel. Nickel looks like a very strong investment potential here. It is an electric vehicle play. So I call it a renewable metal. And I've got some charts of companies which could potentially be some good investments for nickel. So first, I'm going to go over this presentation. I'm going to go over some nickel supply-demand market balance information here. So according to the research that this company has done, we've got existing supplies, high probability projects are in the green, and then probable projects in the gray. And this blue line is the consumption or demand. And what you see is a massive deficit going out, I would say past 2022, it really starts opening up here. 2022, 2023. And here it says that the inventory overhang is worked off by 2023, new supply needed. And that's when prices are really going to start to move. Now, you got to keep in mind that this information is public and that investors know about this information. So they're going to look and start investing in nickel before the inventory gets completely worked off. So typically what happens is that the companies move before the price moves before the deficits really materialize. So we have to be in front of it. We have to be invested, strategically located in great companies for the move that is coming up in nickel. So let's look at nickel price. This is nickel price. And look, we've got a breakout here. This is over a decade long. Goes all the way back to the 2008 peak. You draw it in here. We've got a nice chart break to the upside in terms of price. So this is looking fantastic. You could even draw it down here, and you've got an expanding wedge here that's about to break as well, because there's another resistance line here. So this thing's ready to go. So how do we play this? What are some companies that I think everyone should be looking at that I have in my portfolio? So I'm going to show you what I have in my portfolio. I've got Norilsk Nickel, NILSY, and hey, look, we're going to breakout right here at a breakout. And is this good old cup and handle? Maybe. And this is a big old cup and handle. This goes all the way back to 2008. This is a larger company. It is a Russian company, but they do have a buttload of nickel in terms of reserves. So this guy's breaking to the upside. I am very bullish on Norilsk Nickel. I own quite a bit in this company, and it's just breaking out of this large chart pattern. It's looking fantastic. We also have Vale. Now, if you draw this guy down, it broke out of this chart pattern and shot up. Now I drew in from 2008 another pattern, and it's right there. It hit its head, it pulled back, and we're pulling on up again. This thing's about to break out of its other large pattern here. So it's looking fantastic in terms of a long-term play and about to break out of its pattern where price ceases to be contained. So I'm looking at future cheetahs here, guys. And what I think is going to happen is we have these large chart patterns. We've got nickel, breaking to the upside. We've got copper that's good. We've got all these materials that are good. So a lot of these large diversified miners I like because all of the materials they have are about to break out to the upside. And what I call this, since a lot of the materials are in deficits or about to be in deficits, I call this a cheetah and ludicrous. So they're going to go into cheetah mode and into ludicrous mode, like Spaceballs. So we're going to call it, maybe it's cheetah-crous. It could be cheetah-crous. So this is cheetah-crous mode that's about to come up. Cheetah plus ludicrous. Now, this thing's about to break, so it's probably going to break and then pull back and back test potentially. Sometimes they just break and go. But this is one to look at, Vale. I own quite a bit in it myself. Another one is BHP. This one already went into cheetah-crous mode. I think they reported good earnings, so it's up quite a bit. I know it feels like you're chasing it. but this broke a major support distribution line, however you want to call it. I should say resistance line. So here's Talon Metals. These are smaller companies. Some of these are favorites on the channel for subscribers. But here's a downtrend line. It broke and it's gone. I mean, this is Cheetah Chris mode too. We got Noble Mineral. Look at this. This is just breaking out. Look what we caught here, guys. We caught one that's just peeking out. This is Noble Mineral Exploration. Go ahead and do further investigation into these companies if you think you might be interested. I got these from a nickel article saying that these were the top junior mining companies. And that's where I got these companies. I have not done the fundamental analysis on it. I'm just looking at the charts. This is my second kind of, so first I do research and try to find companies. Second, I do the charting on the companies. And then third, I do fundamental analysis if the charts look good. But Noble Mineral Exploration looks fantastic from a charting perspective, and I like it down here very much so. Spruce Ridge Resources. This one looks good too. Looks like it's coming out of a double, we'll call it a downtrend line and an uptrend line that it's breaking. So this one looks like it also could be potentially a good investment. Spruce Ridge Resources. We've got Canada Nickel Corporation. This thing broke out of its little pattern, and it's going, you know, Bolita up here too. So this one's looking pretty good. And then we've got FPX Nickel Corporation. This one's already gone into Cheetah Chris mode, and I don't know if I'd be chasing it up here yet, but nickel is moving to the upside. I think nickel companies are going to be an excellent investment. Looking at, I'm going to go all the way back here, looking at this massive deficit. I mean, this is ridiculous out in 2040. This is going to be a huge investment opportunity in nickel with the deficits being this large. So I think nickel. I also have a royalty company. I forgot to put it in there. It's Nova Royalty, N-O-V-R-F. N-V-O-R-F. N-V-O-R-F. Yeah, Nova, N-O-V-R-F. N-O-V-R-F is the ticker symbol, at least for Americans. That's Nova Royalty. They are a copper and nickel royalty company. I very much love both of those metals for the bull market that's coming up. So with deficits this large, nickel looks fantastic. We've got massive chart. These are massive cheetah moments here where the decade-long patterns are being broken. And once these things break, they're gone. They are gone. Cheetah Chris mode is what I call it now, or a Bolita. That's a bull plus a cheetah. So I'm throwing all these things out. All it is it's strong like bull, fast like cheetah, and the price, once that chart pattern breaks, the psychological containment in the market ceases to exist on price, and price really likes to run at a very fast rate higher. So it's strong like bull, fast like cheetah, or it's cheetah and ludicrous put together, which is cheetah Chris. So I made that one up too, guys. So I know you guys like these sayings. So let's get prepared. Let's do some more research and the fundamental research on some of these companies. I think a couple of them look excellent for a deeper dive into. The one that I really, really like outside of the diversified mining companies that just broke its downtrend here is Noble Mineral Exploration. That one looks very good on a technical standpoint. If you guys like this content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I mean, come on, what are you waiting for? Give me a thumbs up. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.